Well, today we are hearing the Hill Country floods through the voices of the people who lived it. The 911 calls were released Friday and take us inside the emergency as it unfolded. And we want to warn you that these recordings are disturbing. Here's the story from our Houston sister station, KHOU.
The calls capture the real-time fear and confusion as the floodwaters rose. We're sharing limited portions because they offer important insight into how the disaster unfolded and how emergency crews responded. We believe the calls you're about to hear are made by survivors.
Kerr County 911.
For 7 hours.
We're going to die. We're going to do everything we can to avoid that, okay?
I have an infant. She can't hold her breath.
But I'm running out of space. I need help. Please help me.
The calls came just as quickly as the flood.
Yeah, it started getting inside.
It's starting
I'm
to get
just going
inside.
to die over here. That's it. I'm drowning.
Try to get yourself to high ground. Try to hang on as tight as you can.
105 calls alone from 4 to 5 a.m. The calls came up and down the Guadalupe from Camp Mystic.
We are missing a whole cabin full of girls.
You said you're missing an entire cabin full of girls?
Yes.
To Camp La Junta.
We have kids in the rafters. They're going to get shot if the water level rises any higher. There's nowhere for them to go.
Oh, the building's falling apart. Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh. The water's so high.
Families and folks trapped in their homes, swept away.
I don't know what I'm going to do, man. I don't want to lose my family.
My house is flooding. I can't go anywhere. My house is moving.
So many callers fearing for their own children.
We're at Casa Bonita cabins, and our kids we are flooded in the house. I have my kids up here on the roof. I can't. We can't.
I understand.
Others clung to trees.
There's somebody in a tree in the Guadalupe screaming, hollering for help.
We're at the end of the street holding on to a big bush.
So many people could only watch as cars with families inside were swept downstream.
The car it's almost fully submerged. It's about to get sucked out of the water.
Okay, is there anybody inside?
Yes, it's going down the river. It's gone.
Okay,
we have people trapped in the middle of the river.
Okay, you said
and
people trapped are in the middle of the river.
And they're screaming their heads off. It sounds like kids.
Much of Kerr County that morning unreachable by ground. Emergency resources stretched thin.
We are minutes away from being trapped without oxygen. We are trying to bust a hole in the side of the house. This is our last resort call.
But we are working on getting everybody headed that direction.
Chief, 2 people were working the 911 center when those flood calls started pouring in. By the time it was over, 435 calls had come through. He says he is proud of the operators who answered every single call.